Hello everyone and welcome back to the episode of Topics with me, where today we're going to be talking about something just a little bit different. Now, before we get the video started, I'd like to talk about your New Year's resolutions. Like, have you created something for the new decade that you guys are going to push yourselves to do? I know I have, and mine is, well, to eat healthier. And I know I'm very skinny already, but it's since I've started working at McDonald's, I've been gaining a few pounds. I mean, I haven't been not getting skinnier, but basically, I'm gonna eat salads whenever I can over there, and I'm gonna be tracking that through my tracker. And my tracker is my mom. So I'm gonna be sending her pictures every once in a while to show her that I'm eating healthy, and then she's gonna remind me, Derek, are you gonna be eating healthier things? And then I'll be like, yes, mommy, I will be eating healthier things. Okay, so that was enough of a sidetrack. Without further ado, let's get the episode started. Roll it.
My name is Derek Amount, and I am proud to be. I'm in another town with my family, and so I found a place where everyone will be. Let's talk discreetly. This is Topics with me.
I'm so happy to be back for this new year, but we're going to put that aside. We're going to pretend that the new year didn't even happen. We're going to talk about one topic that I've wanted to talk about for weeks now, and that is the impeachment of Donald Trump. Now, most people think of the impeachment as it's justice for what he's done. Basically, if you guys don't know about it, he basically made a deal with another country, I'm guessing Russia, about if he got information about Joe Biden, his opposee or his opposed mate or something, like he was on opposite sides with him politically wise, then he would then give out information to Russia. Now, the information, at least through emails, weren't really specific, but they were shady in a way. And that is actually what Donald Trump accused, very similarly, of Hillary Clinton 3 years ago when the election of 2016 happened. Yeah, but basically he got impeached. He was voted upon by the Senate, and they said yes, but he has to now go through the trial. Well, because they did say yes, it's a whole process. They have to go through Congress, they have to go through the parties, they have to everyone has to say yes along the way. And that might not happen because Donald Trump, while he is not necessarily the person to make wise decisions, he does have a lot of friends. He has a lot of friends. So yeah, it's just getting a little murky. We don't know too much about it, but we do know that he was voted against to be impeached. And if he doesn't get kicked out of office within that impeachment trial, then of course still he will be put in history as the third president in the whole history of the United States to be impeached. And he's going to be the first one as of now to have gone further in the process than any other president. So this is going to make history, and if he does get impeached, like fully impeached, everything, like he's kicked out of office, Mike Pence will have to take over. Of course, people think that Mike Pence is going to have way more strict views about certain things than Donald Trump, but I kind of agree with some of them. I kind of agree with the people that are against Pence, but I also kind of think that he would run the country better. Anyway, he would be intermediate president until the next election, which would actually be held later this year, somewhere in November. And I hope that they actually do a lengthened point of election, because they did that in 2016, and basically that would lengthen the time that the votes would come in, which means my birthday is on the 21st and the election day is always on the 8th. If they always push it up for 2 or 3 weeks, I can then vote legally as an adult. And I would love to be able to pick the future, the next 4 or 8 years of the United States and its history and all of I'd like to be involved, basically. That's what I'm saying. Now, it's not clear that he will finally be kicked out of office, but in my personal opinion, it's been a little too long since he went to office that something like this happened. Of course, Nancy Pelosi has always been trying to get him impeached. They just now have evidence for it, and that's what was used in court. So it's going through the methods right now. It should. People want it to be lengthy. People want it to be short. I believe it's going to be in the medium, so it's going to take 3 to 4 months for it to solve. Then it's going to go through another process. So pretty much by the time the new president is picked out, he will probably be out of office, and Mike would have to do a temporary intermission. And by the way, a president is a president until the January's inauguration of the new president. Or if they are the president, then they have, I'm guessing, a double inauguration. I didn't research too much about the inauguration because I just brought that up as a fun fact. I believe that on social media, as of the time I'm recording this, it might not be trending anymore because things just come and go on social media. And I'm going to be talking about that in another separate video where things just trend. But basically, I've seen World War III be the #1 most searched term, at least this week, on Google. And I've seen some of my friends put it on in the Instagram and the Facebook, and it's all over social media right now. It might actually happen. I'm not gonna lie with anyone. I'm a very optimistic person, but this is real life, and we're talking about someone who's kind of upsetting multiple leaders in the world. And in a world where multiple countries now have a nuclear bomb, not just the US, it's kind of frightening. I hope that they don't aim for the coast. I really hope. But with that, I'm gonna end off. I know I ended off in a bad note, but I want to be realistic. I usually am very optimistic in my opinions and my videos, but I have to be realistic when it comes to something this big. Anyway, guys, if you have any type of thing that you want to add on to this, or if you have any type of opinion, or if you don't even agree with me, go to the comments down below and just voice your opinions, okay? Also, you can suggest episodes for future, you can suggest ideas for future episodes. You can ask to be shouted out. Of course, I don't get too many people asking to be shouted out. That's why I don't do it as much. And, you know, overall, it's a pretty good experience down in the comments. I suggest you go down there, okay? I'm not playing these games. But again, with that, I'm going to end off today's episode. Please subscribe, share, like, comment. And I know I've been kind of growing, like, slowly with my subscribers, and then it kind of dips down, but I believe that we will make it to 3,700, and that special that was supposed to come up with Oke Doke, I didn't have time to do it. I did have time, but I just didn't have the resources to do it, and I'll explain it in that video. But we're gonna push it forward, and we're gonna make it the 3,700 subscriber special because we're really close to that. So again, we're gonna end off this episode. I'm gonna see you later. Bye. Okay. P.S. Live streams change to Saturdays at 8 o'clock.